You have probably heard that Carnival Vista have run into issues in the last couple months, whether it's poor cancellation because the weather of the ship speed, the engines, and all this different type of situation. However, I did went on Carnival Cruise on September 29, and today I'm finally bringing you the review of my experience on board Carnival Vista. Before I start, I just want to let you guys know that around me there's some construction going on my neighbor's house, so I will try to control the background noise in this video. So if you hear humming and slamming and whatever, it's because of that. So we booked this cruise about a year ago, and as the time came closer, you know, it's hurricane season, and there was a hurricane during the week prior to our cruise, and that was Hurricane Helene. I was very nervous. I was hoping for no cruise cancellation, which thankfully it didn't happen, so we were able to go on the cruise. But the week of the cruise, there were also some rain, so we decided, of course, to fly a day before our cruise down to Orlando, because Carnival Vista is actually selling right now from Port Canaveral. We decided to book a hotel, and the hotel that I booked was the Spring Hill Suite in the Port Canaveral area, close to the port. This hotel offers shuttle service for an extra fee, and it has many amenities like breakfast included. It was very cozy with all the amenities for a perfect night before a cruise. I have posted a full review about this hotel on my Instagram page, so if you don't follow me there yet, go ahead and follow me in Energy Travel Venture on Instagram and across all platforms. And if you're looking for an option, this is a hotel that I would definitely recommend. And no, this is not a sponsor, as well as this video is not sponsored by Carnival. This is my honest review. It was finally cruise day, and I made my appointment for 10 to 10:30. I left the hotel at 9 a.m. By the way, I did mention that this hotel offered a shuttle service for an extra fee that we didn't use because it was way too many people, so we decided to request an Uber ride, and it was affordable and also really fast. And then I just love the way that we were like private and just one car, you know, not in this shuttle, because it was crowded. So I think that everybody thought that taking the shuttle was the best option. From now on, grab your favorite drink, your favorite cocktail. I'm just drinking juice for the sake of this video. As soon as we made it to the port terminal, you know, you have the Carnival Cruise helping you with your bags. We did check our luggage. I was very surprised that there were already people. I thought we would be the first one, but I guess 10 to 10:30. I thought it was the earliest. We were online for about 35 minutes, probably less than that. It was a sunny day. I didn't mind it, but if you really can stand in line for at least 10 minutes because the sun bothers you, do what I saw other people doing in the line. They brought like their own fan. I know there's some in Amazon. I might have to link some here on the description of this video, so you can have that option. So while you're waiting online, you can, you know, keep yourself cooler. I know some of you guys get desperate in line. I normally don't mind the heat because I'm from the tropical. And we wait, and everything was organized. Everybody was cold. Like, literally felt like I was in a queue to go on a ride to Disney or Universal. So it's like you're in line. Once we made it inside the terminal, you know, they call you to give you your boarding pass, scan your documents. We were on the smelling dog, you know, the security dogs that would smell your luggage, yourself, to make sure that you don't bring anything unnecessary to the cruise. And I couldn't record too many about this terminal because there was a Carnival employee who told me that I was not allowed to record inside. I found the terminal very spacious. I never been in this side. Then we waited about 10 to 15 minutes for them to start calling the groups, you know, by status and then group numbers. And we finally were on our way to the cruise. I call the gateway the path to happiness and maybe the path to sadness. You know, first day, embarkation day, you're really excited. My first impression of this cruise was like, oh wow, it literally looks like Carnival Venezia a little bit without the Italian theme style, because they are like same families. Once you enter the ship, you see this giant leg that goes all the way up to the ceiling, and it was amazing because they also changed the graphics, and I love it. I'm all about production, entertainment, so you guys know that is my favorite part of the cruise. And first thing first, it was time to do monster drill, and this time was at the casino. It was easy to find and it was very easy. So guys, always remember to do monster drill so you can go ahead and enjoy your vacation. And I saw someone in social media talking about Pig and Anchor, which is a restaurant, barbecue restaurant that they offer during Sea Day, and it's also free. It's included on your cruise fare. Pig and Anchors to try, and it was delicious. And I also went to the Red Frog Brewery. I was very impressed. Like, this cruise has their actual brewery inside. It was around 12 p.m. We had plenty of time to explore the ship, so we headed all the way to the little deck. Carnival Vista is the lead ship of her name class, which includes 2 additional ships, Carnival Horizon, Carnival Panorama, and as well 2 Costa ships, Carnival Venezia and Carnival Firenze. By the way, I was also on the beautiful Carnival Venezia, and I made a full review of this cruise ship on this channel, so after this video, go and watch that video. Right now, Carnival Vista is currently offering 6 to 8 days sailing from Port Canaveral, Florida. This cruise has 14 decks and so much fun to do, from Skyrider, pool, mini golfs, the Serenity deck, Red Frog Bar, pizzeria, casino, mini bar, lounges, places to chill out, thermal suite, gym, and a ton of amenities. When it comes to the food, this cruise ship features a variety of restaurants like Guy's Pig and Anchor, which I recommend during sea days, Blue Iguana Cantina, Guy's Burger Joint, the Capitan Pasta Bar, Fresh Creation, the Chef Table, Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, Bonsai Sushi, Seafood Shack, which I also tasted for first time during Sea Day, and it was delicious. Cocina del Capitano, a specialty restaurant. That was what we tried the first night of this cruise, and my recommendation is to book in advance. And I have to say that your dinner also includes a complimentary bottle of wine that if you don't finish in the restaurant, you can also take it back to your cruise cabin. In terms of the main dining room, since we didn't win the first night, we went on the second night to the main dining room. We selected our time through my time dining in the Carnival app, which you should download before your cruise. And every single day there was a different menu. Some nights, like the entries and appetizers were similar, but I tried something new every single day. I really liked it, and the service, which was funny because sometimes we will have a different like server or waitress, and every single day it kept going just better. Like, you know, like different people, different energy. And you can also have brunch in the main dining room, which is great. I had some huevos rancheros and some mimosas on Sea Day, and during Sea Day you have so many activity. I feel like that's the hardest day for the cruise crew, because they have to keep us entertained and making sure that we don't get bored in our vacation. But there's so many things to do. This was our cabin, 9327, with a balcony view and with an amazing location. On this cabin you can sleep up to 4 people, and I have to highlight that I made a full tour review and I said that you can only sleep 2, but you can actually sleep up to 4 people since the sofa can be converted into a bed. One of the things that I loved the most about this cabin was the location and how easy it was to get to that top deck, especially the little deck. The entertainment on the Carnival Vista was top tier. I have to say that the singers and performance were every single night better. And yes, this time they made me scream, wow. Definitely recommended. Shout out to Dion, the cruise director during this sailing on Carnival Vista. He was amazing and always made sure to move the party around the ship. In terms of the casino, we always play, and this time we didn't have too much luck, but I have to say they have 2 sides, one smoking side and the non-smoking. It's not that big like the smoking side, but you can still isolate yourself a little bit from the smoke. Carnival Vista also has an IMAX theater, which we didn't try because there's so many fixtures and things to do. Going to the movies during a cruise was the last thing that we would think in doing. In this session, I'm gonna be talking about ports. So the first port we visit was the Moon Cay private island by Carnival Cruise, which is in the Bahamas. And I have to say, the water here, beautiful, like crystal clear. For this port, you actually have to take a water shuttle, and you pick your ticket a day before, like the time that you actually getting off the ship. You get a boarding group that you can pick up close to guest services. We basically went to the beach and explore around the island. The more you walk, the more space you have for yourself at the beach. So if you just want to chill out by yourself and don't be in the crowded, but if you want party, trust me, they have the bar, they have like little cars in the beach selling drinks. After a couple hours there, we headed back to the ship, and I took advantage of people being at the island. So I went on the water sliders, and I went on to Guy's Burgers, and I tried things that I haven't tried before on Carnival, which was great. I feel like, wow, finally I have time to do this because all my other cruise has been like 4-day cruise. The second port was Grand Turk, and this one you don't have to actually get a water shuttle, you can just walk. They have all the vendors and different stores, and I found one of my favorite ice creams stores from the Dominican Republic. They have it there. That was like my first stop. They have the beach set up like Carnival has their own like side with shares that are included on your cruise fare, and also like if you walk past the shares, you're actually interacting with locals. In that side of the beach, I have to say, it feels a little bit overwhelming because there's people trying to sell you stuff, and if you know, you know, and trying to even, you know, accommodate you in that side of the beach. But if you say no, then you just keep walking and there won't be any problem. They also have margarita bills in there, which get lit up with party music, and if you want to have your margaritas there, they have a pool area as well. And in the other side there's a restaurant, but it's more rocky, so normally you don't see too many people going in this side of the beach because it's really rocky. We did some shopping there, and again head back to the ship to take advantage that everybody was at port and do things that we wanted to do. The third port we visited was the Dominican Republic, Puerto Plata, Amber Cove, my island, my beautiful country, and I was of course more than excited to be there. For Amber Cove, we actually booked a tour prior to our cruise, and it was a walkable tour around the city. It was great. I was able to connect with my culture. Of course I felt like home, and in this tour they basically take you to the downtown Puerto Plata, where most of the history of Puerto Plata take place, and they will also take you to chocolate testing, tobacco. The tour also include lunch with one of our typical food in the Dominican Republic, which is the sancocho. That if you guys go there, you have to try sancocho. Also Mama Juana testing, which is also another typical drink in the Dominican Republic. The tour was about 5 hours, and it started at 8 a.m. It was, and they take you back to the port, and we booked this tour directly with the cruise line, with Carnival Cruise, so they have it on their website. And the tour guide was incredible, funny, a beautiful place to visit. So overall, I was very blessed with the weather, also with the ship, I have to say. We didn't run into any problems. Again, yes, there were spaces that I feel they were overcrowded sometimes, like the Limelight Lounge. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. But there was an activity one night that we wanted to go, but it was like overcrowded. I feel claustrophobic, so we have to get out of there. But we find quickly something else. So we went to the Liquid Lounge Theater, and we watched a whole different show. Oh, another thing about bars, I have to say, the drinks are great, but they need more bartenders on Carnival Vista. Only that, I think where's like my only pickies that I have to say. And on the Embarkation, they put yourself with a lot of patience, because I think there's only 2 doors to get out of the ship, and there's a lot of people trying to get out at the same time. But again, you're on a ship. What are you expecting? You're going on vacation. You're not renting a private whole ship for yourself. So, you know, sometimes it is what it is. Things are not perfect. Carnival is not perfect. Royal Caribbean is not perfect. No cruise line is perfect, because a lot of the time people love to say things about cruise line. Yes, one are better than other, but none of them are perfect. So if you have enjoyed this review, of course, please subscribe to the channel. I have booked other cruise coming soon for next year, but if you want me to go sooner, please help me to increase the subscriber community on this channel, which is gonna help me also to keep going on cruise and reviewing. Then my first goal is to hit those 500 subscribers. So please share this with your friend. Let them know that Kai Energy is here on Energy Travel Venture talking about cruises. I also post a lot of content on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Short. And also stay tuned, because on my next video I'm going to be talking about cruise essentials, cruise products that you definitely must try, things that you want to have with you during your cruise. And let me know in the comments if you have sailed with Carnival Vista, if you have booked Carnival Vista or any other sister ship like Panorama, Horizon, Venezia, Firenze, and what are your favorite things to do on Carnival Cruise. Thank you so much for watching. I see you next time. My name is Kai Energy, your host here on Energy Travel Venture. Bye for now.